We are making perfume, so I'm very excited. I love being able to choose my scent for the day. So here's what you need. You need either an empty essential oil bottle, or you can do a small spray bottle, like I got a little 2-ounce size over here. And then if you're going to use the empty essential oil bottle, then you're going to need a carrier oil. And if you're going to use the spray bottle, then you're going to need boiled water or distilled water. So boil up some water, let it cool down, and then fill that into your spray bottle, or just buy some distilled water at the grocery store. And then your choice of essential oils. And I've got a little sheet that's going to kind of help us decide on what oils to put in there. So this is what you need for perfume. It's really easy to make, and it's going to be, I think it could be an awesome Valentine's Day present for somebody like your mom or your sister, somebody you know kind of well, you know, because you can't really give perfume to somebody you don't really know. It's kind of a personal thing. But you could give them the chapstick that we made last week. So anyway, let me show you the paper that I have. It's going to kind of give us an idea of how to combine our oils to make a fantastic scent. So here it is. And oils can be divided into 3 different categories. Your top note, which is like the scent that you smell first. Your middle note, which is like the heart of the oil. It's the scent that's going to stick around. And then the base note, which kind of supports everything. And it's the scent that's kind of like a darker scent, I guess you could say. So it's kind of divided up. Here's just a few of them, so you can see your top notes and your middle notes and your base notes or your bottom notes. And you're going to want most of your perfume to be made of top notes, like about 50% is going to be made of top notes. And then your middle note is going to be 40%. And your base note would be 1% or 10%. So if you're going to do like 3 different ones, then this one, if you were going to do just 10 drops of oil altogether, then you would do 5 drops of something, I don't know, like 5 drops of grapefruit, and then maybe 4 drops of lemongrass, and then 1 drop of frankincense, something like that. That gives you a good balance. But I usually just do 2 different oils. I'm not that fancy to do 3, but this is a good place to start. If you go on Pinterest and you look up essential oil perfumes, you're going to find so many different recipes. It's going to be crazy. But I'm going to stick with something a little like that I've been using for a while, so it's familiar to me, and I'm almost out anyway. So that's what I'm going to do today. But if you want to like play around and try it out, you've got all these different suggestions. And I was thinking something like grapefruit, lemongrass, frankincense would be really good. Or orange and vetiver. Those are very good together. And it's very calming at the same time. Okay, so anyway, pick your scents. If you just got the kit, some suggestions that I have for you are Stress Away and Peppermint. These 2 together kind of smell like candy canes, I guess you would say. So it's a very sweet smell. So if you like smelling sweet, these are good ones to do. Stress Away and Lavender would be nice together too. That would be like Stress Away and Lavender would be a very calming kind of floral smell if you like that kind of scent. So those are 2 suggestions if you only have the starter kit. But I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do peppermint and grapefruit because I like the way those 2 smell together, and they're like uplifting scents. So that's the 2 that I'm going to do. So pick your oils and decide which ones you want. Maybe smell them together and see, like, do you like that smell or not? And then from there you can add or you know, subtract or whatever. Another good one, if you're going outside of the kit, is lime and clove, or clove and orange and Christmas spirit. Oh, that smells so good. I put it in my diffuser all the time. I love the way that smells, but that's just me. And that's if you want to smell more, I don't know, Christmassy, fall, I don't know, but it smells really good. Okay, so you need to decide, are you doing a spray bottle, or are you doing an empty essential oil bottle? Okay, so once you have that figured out, we can go from there. I'm going to do my empty essential oil bottle, which I'm using a Gentle Baby bottle. Have you ever smelled Gentle Baby? It smells so good. So you're gonna pull, if you're doing an empty bottle, pull the regulator cap off like that. Bam. And then what you're gonna do is fill this most of the way with carrier oil. This is a 5 milliliter bottle or 5 ml bottle. So it doesn't take me very long to fill it up. And I'm gonna do 8 drops of grapefruit and 5 drops of peppermint. Oh, somebody said Valor and, is it Copaiba or Copaiba? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. It's like helichrysum. Nobody knows how to say that one either. Helichrysum? Helichrysum? It's a mystery. So, if you're doing the essential oil bottle, then you're going to fill that up most of the way with your carrier oil. I like to use safflower oil because it's a light oil. It absorbs real fast. So it's not going to be very greasy on you. And you can find it at the grocery store or the commissary. Copaiba. Thank you. Copaiba. I learned something on my own Periscope. How awesome was that? Okay, so yeah, I like safflower oil. Another good one that works is almond oil. Sweet almond oil would be good. Or jojoba oil, which is actually spelled Jojoba. So don't go looking on Amazon spelling it H-O-H-O. You'll never find it. It's a J. Okay, so I've got my carrier oil most of the way filled in here. And then I'm going to add my grapefruit and my peppermint. And so peppermint, you know, is a lot stronger. So I'm going to go a little lighter on that. Otherwise, I'll just smell like peppermint. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 8 drops of grapefruit and 5 drops of, we'll make it 4 drops. Last time I made it, it was kind of too pepperminty for me. But what I would do, if this is your first time making it, I would start out less, because you can always add to it, right? But you can't take away. So maybe just do like 4 drops of one and 2 or 3 drops of the other, whichever one is stronger, and then kind of smell it, shake it up, smell it, see what you think, and then go from there and decide on that. So I am going to put a roller bottle top on my perfume because then that makes it really easy. It makes it really easy to roll it on in the day. So you just pop on your top like that, and then you screw the cap on really tight, like as tight as you can get it, okay? And then, make sure you don't screw it so tight you can't undo it yourself. And then you just test it and make sure it's on there. See? Ta-da! Okay, so then you shake it up. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then you can roll it on. See? Boop, 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 boop. That smells so good. It smells so good. But one thing I do have to be careful with, since this has grapefruit in it, is that I have to make sure that I don't really put it somewhere. I gotta put it where the sun don't shine. You don't want citrus fruits on your skin with the sun, because it can make your skin really sensitive. So if I'm wearing my hair down, I'll put it behind my neck, or I'll put it on the insides of my wrist, because you don't really walk around like this all day. Anyway, so that's a good one. If you're doing a spray bottle, I did one for my daughter. I called it, well, she called it Fussy Spray, which I thought was really funny because we were reading the book Olivia, who's this little pig, and she's very particular, and she wants to create her own line of perfume and call it Fussy. So Heidi decided to call it Fussy Spray, which had an appropriate name because we did it with joy and lemon. So whenever she's feeling a little grouchy and needs an attitude adjustment, we go get the Fussy Spray and we spray it on. So if you're doing the spray bottle, I might as well try lime and clove. Why not? If you're doing the spray bottle, you're going to want to do a little bit more, because this is 2 ounces versus my tiny little 5 milliliter. Okay, so let's see. Lime and clove. Clove is very strong, so this is the one. The clove I'll put less than lime. That's kind of woodsy smelling. I could smell that all day. Definitely. Okay, I like clove anyway. Clove is very good at numbing things. Did you know that? I might have told you that before. So if you have a toothache or you need to go to the dentist and you hate dentists, then do like 6 drops of carrier oil and 1 drop of clove. Seriously, it's strong. And then like put it on your gums. You will not feel a thing, I promise, for like 20 minutes. So since this is stronger, I'm just gonna put like 4 in there. No, I'm gonna put 2. It's really strong. And then I'm gonna put like, I don't know. I really like lime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do 10. 10 is good. Yes? Yes. Okay. And this one is a citrus oil, so you need to be careful about putting that on in this end. But because this is water, every time you use it, you're gonna need to shake it up before you use it to make sure it all gets mixed up in there and you're not just having water squirt on you, because you know oil and water, they don't mix. So I'm gonna smell like crazy today. I've got so many oils on me right now. Okay, come out. Ooh, that does smell good. You should try that. Lime and clove. It smells really good. Okay, so that's perfume. And if you are fancy, I took the caps off and I didn't put them back on. That's clove, okay. Do you ever have that problem? You put the caps off and then you don't put them back on. You're like, oh no, which one is which? Okay, fortunately that was pretty easy to tell. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can do this with like some fancy perfume bottles that you find on Amazon, and you know, like maybe the ones with the bulb, and you can like spray yourself and be all fancy like that and give them to your mom or your sisters or your mother-in-law. Mother-in-laws would love this. As a Valentine's Day present or something. I think that would be so fun. So, are there any questions? Do you guys want to share what you made, like what your perfume combos are? I also brought lemongrass over here because I think lemongrass, let me see. Ooh, it's on our chart, yeah? Lemongrass is a middle note. So lemongrass is a middle note. Maybe, let's see, a top note. Anybody have, is it bergamot? Bergamot? I don't know, is the T silent? Bergamot, I've heard smells amazing. So one day I will get it. And maybe bergamot and lemongrass will go together. So you could try that. But seriously, Pinterest has a million different ideas for recipes that you can do. There's one with a lavender, lemon, and vanilla essential oil. And Young Living doesn't have vanilla essential oil, so you could maybe try like vanilla extract. I wonder if that would be good. But anyway, so perfumes. Grapefruit and frankincense. Ooh, that would be good too. Yes, let's see. Frankincense is a base note and grapefruit is a top note. See, I'm learning all about perfumes here. Where did I get the list? I got it on Pinterest. Here's what I Googled, or Pinterest did. I Pinterested essential oil perfume. And then this is one of the ones that came up. And there was another one. It had a much longer list. And it kind of gave a description next to each one, if it was woodsy or citrusy. And the directions said that things like floral and citrusy would go better together. Woodsy and floral, woodsy and spicy go really well together. So think about that when you're mixing it up together. But anyway, you guys have given me some good ideas with your combos over here. Copaiba and Copaiba. What was it? Copaiba and grapefruit or something like that? So next week, if you got my newsletter, then you noticed that I'm not going in order. I'm supposed to be doing dishwasher tabs today, but I don't know, brain fried, I don't know. I said perfume. Ooh, Valor. Valor would be good. Yeah, I like Valor. Or if you have Valor 2. Some of us, we've been at, Valor 2, we had to make do with that for a long time. So next Thursday, February 4th at 8 p.m., we're making dishwasher tabs. Yay! Here is what you need. Washing soda, borax, Epsom salt, vinegar, and lemon essential oil. And you're like, washing soda, what the heck is that? That is so easy to find. you have a Walmart next to you. I'm sure you do, because I have a Walmart next to me and I live out in the middle of nowhere. So if you go to the laundry aisle, it's probably on the bottom shelf. You have washing soda right here, and seriously, it's like $3. So you need washing soda. You're gonna need about 2 cups of that. And then borax, same thing. Look at the bottom shelf of your laundry aisle at Walmart. I got both of these at Walmart. Borax right here. You're gonna need about 2 cups of borax. And then Epsom salt, you know, you can get that anywhere. Go to the pharmacy section or the health and beauty section at Walmart. Can you tell? I only have a Walmart around here. And get yourself some Epsom salts. You need about half a cup of that. And then the last thing you need that's not an essential oil is vinegar. You like my giant bottle of vinegar? That's because I use it a lot. I make cleaners with it. I make all kinds of things with vinegar. So vinegar, you're gonna need that, and your lemon essential oil. So why do you wanna make dishwasher tabs? Because number one, they're cheaper than the dishwasher tabs at the grocery store or, you know, any kind of dishwashing liquid. Basically, this is cheaper than that. And it's better for your family because you know exactly what's going in it, and you can make it with your kids. So if you're like, oh Amanda, I don't have time to make dishwashing tabs, there's so many things I gotta do. Well, if you have older kids, make them do it, because you know this stuff, they can mess with it. If you have younger kids, do it with them, and it's like a cooking class. You can talk about measuring and stirring. They like stirring. If you don't have kids, then while you're watching TV, you can do it. It's really easy. You just mix it up in a bowl, mush it into a tablespoon, and then tap it out, and you're done. So anyway, I just basically told you how to make it. But this is what you need for next Thursday. So washing dishes will be like so much fun because your kids will be like, oh, I want to make dishwashing tabs, Mom. You'll be like, go for it, kid. Get out of my hair for like 30 minutes. See, 30 minutes, kids helping you make stuff and out of your hair, win-win situation. All right, so that's next time. If you are watching this on YouTube, because you know I'm going to post it there later, and you want to join in on the fun, you can find me at AK Waffle on Periscope, or if you're Periscoping with me right now, hi everybody, and you want to watch this later on YouTube, you can follow me at Amanda Wyrick, and you can subscribe to my channel, and every time I post a video, you'll get a little notification. So you can, hi, you can save it for later. So that's next week, dishwasher tabs, and I hope I see you guys there. Bye, have a good night.